Let there be peace among all beings of the universe. Let there be peace, let there be peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar, Namaskar. Welcome. Renunciation. And you have seen by renouncing everything, yet the renunciation was not complete. Because whatever one renounces does not belong to oneself. Abandonment of house, relations, everything doesn't belong to oneself, so it was decided to renounce the mind, and renouncing the mind, freedom can be attained. Now, you are not asked the question, what is the mind? Where is the mind? That has to be renounced. You ought to have asked this question, to renounce the mind, to renounce everything. Renounce something, you must know what you are renouncing. So this is the question, what is the mind that you have to renounce? So whatsoever effort you make, you can't find the mind. Ego is another name of the mind also. And this is the ego that gives trouble to a man. Separation, union. Everything that is appearing is just mind. All this universe is nothing but mind. Thought. When it rises, the universe rises. Separation rises. Union rises. You are happy with union and in grief in separation. All due to mind. But what is the mind? Have you ever tried to find what is the mind or what is the ego? Everybody says give up the ego and give up the mind also. But whatsoever effort you make, you don't find the mind, neither ego. So what is it that you have to renounce to make a total renunciation to be free? So by doing this renunciation, you are instantly free. As quick as you close your eyes, so quick, so without any effort. Closing the eye doesn't need any effort, nor opening the eyes. So it is effortless. Now you find out what is the mind. Accept your own notion. Accept your own ideation. What else the mind is otherwise? This is only your notion, and it comes into function when you desire something. So your desire is mind. When you want anything, then the mind comes into operation. And if you check your desire for a single instant, then there's no mind, there's no ego, and no samsara also. This is your own creation. This union is your own creation. Separation, your own creation. In consciousness, in emptiness, there is neither union nor separation. You have seen yesterday, a young boy was suffering because his brother died. Ideation, idea, notion. So, if you check this notion, or ideation. Idea is just idea, notion is just notion, and nobody has seen what the notion is. Likewise, this mind is a notion. When you want something, it operates. When you want this or that, the universe is created. And when you don't want anything, as in the sleep you don't want anything, there is no universe, no separation, and no union. And you are free for some hours. Again, next morning, again the universe rises. Why? Because the seed of the mind was not destroyed. You slept with this seed, and this seed is the next morning's waking state, is this seed which will sprout and again become a tree like samsara. Never it is going to end unless you destroy the seed of samsara, seed of the mind and seed of the ego. So, living with a teacher or meditating on this notion, on this ideation, you will destroy this seed all at once. And simply doing away this mind for temporarily, that is done every night when you say. And what is the seed that you have not destroyed before sleeping? Which is the seed? Mind, ego. I am going to sleep and I will wake up early next morning to do this and that. So this and that is the seed. So and so is the seed. And if you don't sleep with this and that, then you have destroyed the seed completely. But when you go to sleep, you say, I sleep. And I wake up. This is the seed of samsara. So you have somehow, before sleeping, don't be afraid that you will not get up. You will get up a wise man, not ignorant man. That is the difference. Wise man can live without mind, and ignorant man lives with the mind. That is the difference. And this mind gives trouble forever and ever. Not even after death it's going to leave you. So if you destroy this concept, this idea when you go to sleep, kill it before, slowly meditate before sleeping. Even don't wish that I am going to sleep. This I am going to sleep is the seed. Meditate before that. And then sleep will not overpower. Something else is going to take you into fourth state, neither waking nor dreaming nor sleeping. You will be transported to fourth state that you have never heard nor even experienced. So in four states, don't be afraid that this waking state you are going to lose. This sleep state you are going to lose. Or even the dream state you are going to lose. All these things will be there, and you will wisely look at these three states projected within the consciousness. And you are the consciousness in the fourth state, you are the consciousness, and these are the ripples afloat on the surface of the ocean of consciousness. So how easy it is for those who are wise, and if not impossible, yet very difficult for those who are afraid of their own consciousness, of their own self, or even afraid of happiness. They want momentary pleasures and are happy, and then hunt after some other pleasure. Any pleasure of the senses is not permanent, not abiding. You can just calculate from this, whatever pleasure you have, it is fleeting. It's not abiding. Therefore, you are aspiring after something which is not reality. If it is a real search for reality or freedom, it is going to abide forever. So search for that which is not known to you yet. And you are surely that itself now. You are consciousness itself. But when you say, when you cling to your body, this is the ego and this is the mind. So, if you want to get out of this cage once for all, this is a trap. I am the body is a trap. No one can come out of it except few. Instantly you can get out of it, out of this trap of samsara. Samsara is never ending trap of suffering again and again for millions and millions of years. And some wise one here and there, like Buddha has done it, instantly sleeping in the midnight, he wakes up. And that was all. Instantly, he rode a horse out of the palace of pleasures, wife, son, treasure, elephants. So this was the decision. Once for all, he finished everything. He rode Kantak the horse. It is so sad. The horse also treaded so softly on the earth that the gatemen, the jailers at the gate did not wake up even. Such was the compassion of the horse even. And his name is still alive, Kantak. And after the crossing the frontiers of the state, he petted the horse and he did not return back. He attained salvation by a single stroke of his hand on his head. Now go back. He died instead. So this is a decision you have to make. The Siddhartha became Buddha. You are all Buddhas, don't forget. He was a prince. He was an ordinary human being. You are all. He could do it because he decided he has seen birth, he has seen disease, he has seen death. And that's all his sutra which he has read was only for the first time he goes out of the palace. And he saw only a sick man, old man, and a dead man. This is the sutra for the first time he read and calculated this is all suffering. I have to get out of this trap. And he did. Not only he himself, but Many thousands of people are being benefited today. We speak every day. 2,600 years ago he lived at the very place, in this state itself, where you are sitting. He had treaded this place. Yes. So this is all. Do not have any notion, any kind of notion, for 1 second and see, tell me if you are not Buddha. But we cannot get rid of oceans and we notions, and if, because we want to suffer, we like to be born again and die again, and somehow we fall in love with this trap itself, we cannot leave the trap.